Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
So this incident occurred outside a Starbucks in Vancouver, Canada. 37-year-old Paul Schmidt was outside with his 3-year-old daughter in a stroller while his wife went inside to get some drinks. 32-year-old Interdeep Singh Gosal, of Indian origin, was standing beside the stroller vaping, and Schmidt asked him to not vape near his daughter. When the wife came out, Gosal was in Schmidt's face, and Schmidt asked his wife to grab their daughter. The two began to fight, and Gosal stabbed Schmidt. Gosal then went inside the Starbucks, causing people to begin screaming. The police arrived quickly, arrested Gosal, and charged him with second-degree murder. Schmidt was rushed to the hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Canada, like Europe, doesn't have a lot of guns like America, but bad guys do bad things, and knives are not illegal. And if someone wants to hurt someone else, they'll find a way. It's nice to see that this trend, though, of arguments leading to murder isn't just a U.S. thing and not unique here. But this case may be an example of immigration without proper integration. This is Vancouver's 6th homicide on the year. And here is news coverage from a Canadian news source so you can see how they covered it.
It's an Indian origin name as an accused that has surfaced. These are very horrific, disturbing visuals. I want to give a trigger warning to the viewer watching right now. This 32-year-old accused, identified by the name of Interdeep Singh Gosal, charged with second-degree murder. Here's what happened. Look closely. 37-year-old Paul Stanley Schmidt was with his wife and a toddler child outside the Starbucks coffee shop in Vancouver. An altercation appears to have taken place, and the reason still not clear, or actually what was the reason for, even if there was an altercation, not yet identified. But then this Indian origin man, Interdeep, takes out a knife and starts to stab the victim multiple times. This is broad daylight. The man in the black, the victim, the accused in those red trousers, has stabbed him, and the victim falls on the spot and dies. Shockingly, nobody comes to the help of either the victim or confront the accused. Look closely, there's a man even who continues to sip coffee on a bench nearby. Interdeep was immediately taken into custody by patrolling officers on the route there, who were given information, who were called on an emergency hotline. But a woman and a child have lost their male family member for absolutely no reason, because Interdeep decided with his knife to stab multiple times Paul Stanley Schmidt in Vancouver. Details coming in. This has led to shock within the city, because this is broad daylight at a coffee shop. This is at the door of the coffee shop in Starbucks, where Interdeep Gosal in that red trousers continued to stab the man in black, who fell and then died on the spot. Let's dip into the visuals.